Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. Patreon sponsored review time again, and I... Every time I closed my eyes, there was a raccoon laughing at me. One of the worst parts of the book was the artwork. Everything had far too many detail lines in them. At times, it looked like everything was made of tree bark. Although trees can be scary in their own right. I'm serious! A tree fell and took out my garage a few days ago! And that's where I was storing material we had originally salvaged from my ship when it crashed on the moon. Sorry guys, I guess construction on Comicron 3 is gonna be a bit delayed. Perhaps I've said too much. But honestly, I'm more amused by the 2-liter bottle of what is no doubt called Popsy on the windowsill. You would never catch me drinking Popsy. I'm a Cuba Cola man myself. I've got at least 2 of them. One where Freddy is holding a crying teenager and pointing at the reader. Good sign for your book when the villain is threatening someone's life to force you to buy it. Others include overly gory ones, one where Freddy's just in an alleyway and leaning forward on his tippy toes for some reason. Although the more laughable thing is that the colorist apparently thought that part of Freddy's sweater was part of his skin, since the collar is colored the same as his burns. Then again, considering last week's book featured Freddy wearing that outfit at every stage of his life, it wouldn't surprise me if his skin was growing over it. There's also some weird-ass, awful embossed cover or something. I have no idea what its deal is, it just looks completely incomprehensible. And finally, the one I have today, where a woman on a pizza delivery scooter is being beckoned over by Freddy, who's very poorly hiding his knife glove behind his back. And even the pizza lady is just like, seriously? You think I'm gonna fall for this? While Freddy is just looking at the reader as if to say, I am so damn clever! Alfred, I hope you're recording this because I think this might be the most awesome thing I've ever done! Sir, I'm fairly certain someone is going to die thanks to this stunt. Don't care! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Batman! We open at Springwood High School, where the artist makes sure to draw the contours of a teacher's ass in a dress because that's the kind of comic this is. Hello, are you people listening to me? Miss Baldwin? Christina? Do you think that because you're a trust fund baby, you can breeze through this class? Do you think your father can buy my cooperation like he does half this town? Why not? Clearly he's paying to keep you employed, since that kind of verbal abuse tends to get teachers fired. As your therapist, I think your anxiety is based around disappointing your parents. There came a day to end mankind. Be sure to set a reminder about it on your phones. But yeah, this takes place in the future, at least during a time when there's a moon and Mars base and personal flying cars.
I was promised flying cars.
Fetch my ladder. I wish to kick this man in the face and yell, "This is Sparta." We're in a reboot universe now, so the old memes are okay to use again. It did! Romina looked me right in the eye! Romina knows about us, knows we're here! That's why it's coming for us!
Is this the human condition of madness, leader? It is.
I joke with that clip, but it actually kind of makes sense. Hellstar Romina is a very Lovecraftian sort of story. A creature, huge and inhuman and unknowable, coming from another universe to destroy us, the mere observation of which drives someone insane. And as we'll see, starts driving others insane. Yes, news of Romina's approach soon spreads to the rest of the world, and people have begun panicking. Battling back a wonderland of madness! Depicted here, battling! But the next band on stage rocks the audience. Richter, made of 2 screws, a nail, and a hex nut. Okay, wait a second! So other inanimate objects can come alive in this world and not just food? What about those instruments they're playing? Are there living equivalents here? What do these creatures eat, assuming they eat at all? Do they take offense that inanimate versions of themselves were no doubt used to create this very stage? What are their teeth made out of?
I have so many questions!
She smacks him back. This is what I get for being nice? I cannot wait for Planet Romina to turn you into a snack. You'll probably give the thing diarrhea with how toxic you are. However, as they start setting up, the Lady Raisins show up looking for them, and our heroes are quite taken with them. Their manager, Duty, duty, informs them that the ladies have been hired to be backup vocalists for them in the Battle of the Bands. Ben Indasun wants to hear them show off their singing talent, and yeah! Hey guys, check out this new thing I found for your nightmares! I mean, you could have also used those big horn things on your head. They're ears, Jim! God, you're just like Linkara, mistaking them for horns. They don't look like bat ears, and they're really tall and pointy. I don't think it's unfair to call them horns. Yeah, well, I'm Batman, and I wear really tight boots, so shut up! The crowd doesn't seem to mind, though, given this shot. Then again, the crowd appears to be made of stick figures, so what the hell do I know about their current mood? Anyway, they find the earthquake machine, and the Hexnut member of Richter has a plan. He's going to hook up some wires attached to the earthquake machine to himself. You fry your brains! What brains? He's a nut, remember?
There is logic in what he says.
Somehow, this plan works, and the earthquake machine explodes. The hell you cutting back to me for? I don't know why the hell this is happening. Okay, now I think they're just getting a little ridiculous with these Spider-Man reboot movies. The title of that one is also called Spider Baby, or The Maddest Story Ever Told. Sounds better than some of the stories I've had to read. Anyway, that movie also featured an actor you might have heard of, Lon Chaney Jr., who also happens to be in Gallery of Horrors too. Lon Chaney Jr. is of course famous for the role he played so many times, Chingachgook from Hawkeye and Last of the Mohicans.
Alright, magic coin, make me grow. Come on, you stupid thing, make me grow! Whoa! Hey, it worked! I'm huge! Oh, hey guys, check this out. It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the angels sing because you're gonna die. Warrior scares Hulk so bad he pees all over himself and then kicks his ass.
Looks like you could use some toilet training. Maybe a little house savvy. Maybe a little piss house pep talk. Or how about some urinal understanding?
All right, Neutro. You may be a gigantic machine of mass destruction, but I am a man! Ow! Son of a bitch, that hurt! Ah, screw it! Yeah. Damn, I'm good. I'm glad I chose being awesome as a career.